10 followers. Well, we finally made it to Missouri. Carolyn is not going to be attending today. She's visiting with her daughter. We made it all the way up to her daughter's place. Her daughter's, let's see, is everybody here? Yeah, I think everybody's here. Okay, there we go. We got a thumbs up. 2 people here. Hello, how's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. 5 people. Yeah, we're racking them up now. I was feeling a little alone there for a second. Hello, M. Wilson. How are you? Welcome to the Little House of the Rope family. And I gotta turn down the volume on my computer. There we go. Hello, Adam and Maria. Hello, Taylor. Hello, Larry. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? And Taylor. Hope your day is going good. Oh yeah, well you made it to. Hello, Gentle Breeze and Jeff. Hello, Elizabeth. We made it to Carolyn's place, Carolyn's daughter's place. So Carolyn is visiting with her daughter, so she won't be attending today. And okay. Afternoon, Golden. How are you? Thank you. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Bill. Got some long-time viewers there. How's everybody doing? So let's see. So we traveled. Sorry you can't watch videos. Just got power back after 3 days. Just saying hi. Well, hello. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Eileen. You guys make good time. Well, we took. Well, I mean, I thought we would go really slow. Hello, Steven. How are you? Hey, Carolyn is missing out, but I understand why. Well, thank you. And hello, John. How are you? So, well, yesterday's video or today's video, excuse me. I don't know how many people saw it. I really was trying to get away from making a comparison with the pop-up. I mean, it was kind of inevitable. I kind of had to. Yesterday I was trying to, or today's video, I was trying to explain how our trip was going and the difficulties of it and all. You got lost. Well, Google got lost. I had a map, so I knew I knew where I was. I just didn't know how to get to the dang campsite. Because the map did not, I mean, it was not enough detail for that map. But so today's video, I was really trying to focus on the trip and some of the obstacles that this camper now allows us to overcome. And boy, I tell you, there was a lot of comments that I had to delete today. Yeah, no water. A lot of the obstacles that can't stay too long. I'm driving to Oklahoma from Arkansas, so we'll watch the video later. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. Anyway, got a lot of complaints. People are complaining that I'm comparing the truck camper to the pop-up, so which leads me into the next conversation. Boy, I tell you, the channel is really taking a hit on subscribers this past week. The views are up, so that's great. I mean, the views are way up. It's amazing how well the views are doing. Hello, Small Adventures. Yes, everything's great. Hope things are well with you. So that's exciting, but boy, there are a lot of people bailing out. I don't know if they're bailing out because we're no longer in a pop-up or because the fire is over, you know, the drama, which a lot of the YouTube experts suspect that the people who we got 700 people to subscribe the day, well, the 2 weeks after the fire, the day of the fire and 2 weeks after, 700 people subscribed, and it looks like a lot of them are starting to leave us. So they are. Thanks. Just cooking dinner and watching. Well, thank you very much. So. Keeps raining here. Well, you know, we didn't get any rain the whole trip. Well, let me think. No, we didn't get any rain. Hello, Francis. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you get better soon. New Jersey. Oh, yeah, I saw that on the map today. Boy, the whole East Coast is kind of getting slammed, I think. So, John says, I agree with your video today. We're van travelers, but enjoy the same convenience of being able to turn around anywhere. Okay, well, good. Yeah, I mean, the overall response to the video has been pretty positive, but there was 3 people that were very upset that I kept comparing the truck camper to the pop-up camper, and since that video was released, I've lost 4 subscribers. So I think we're going to lose, you know, the channel's going to take a hit. GPS has brought me on the same adventure once across a small wooden bridge. Yes, I've been through a bridge. PA trailer. It looks unsafe for a bicycle. I've seen one of those. As a matter of fact, I think I just did a video where it was a wooden bridge. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot out there that Google. I read a story once where some woman was driving around. I don't know why she didn't. You can't please everybody. No, I really am hoping. I'll tell you the story about the. Sorry about the truck noise. We're at Beck's, Carolyn's daughter's house, and she's got some company, so there's going to be some traffic in and out. But I think, I hope that the unsubscribing rate slows down soon. I mean, like I said, there were 700 people, but that subscribed, and boy, I really hope it slows down. I like the idea of truck, van, camper, but I need a room for 6, so maybe after the kids leave out. Yep. Oh, hello, Sandy. Yeah, thank you for joining us. So anyway, getting back to Google, there was this lady who went out to the desert, and she was following Google Maps, and Google took out her in the middle of nowhere. She ended up running out of gas, and why did you guys cook for supper? And you won't lose me as a, well. Thank you very much, Taylor. Actually, Carolyn's daughter barbecued some brats for us. We gave her some brats, and she barbecued them. So they just got finished. They're sitting over here. So I'm going to eat them after their live feed. Which, boy, I am hungry. We haven't eaten anything all day. So, but we traveled through some of the most beautiful country, from Arkansas up to, it was on Highway 19. We came to the channel because of your pop-up stay, because of your advice, passion for living the dream. Well, thank you very much, Adam. I do appreciate that, Anne Maria. Yeah, I don't know how many we're going to lose as a result of the pop-up. I mean, there's some people that are very upset about it. One person, almost the day after I announced we were going to build this, he's not there. I came to your channel to learn about pop-ups. Well, I would think, here's my thinking. If you want to learn about living in a pop-up, my advice now that I've lived in one for a year is don't do it. That's just based on what I've experienced. So if you're asking me to continue to condone the pop-up experience, there's not much to condone. It's a vulnerable item to have, and it was one of my fears for the longest time that the camper would take a hit like that. I always thought somebody would steal it. I never imagined anybody would burn it down. Francis, I'm sorry, Carolyn's visiting with her daughter this evening, so she's not joining us tonight. I really do apologize about that. So, anyway, that's my advice about the pop-up. Well, Rob, all he would have to do is look at all your past videos if you wanted to learn. I agree to that. Regardless, you watch, your camping in principle the same. I agree to that, too. Don't do it, haha. Well, I mean, you know, there was a fellow named Nick. He says, he said this last year. He says, we're all rooting for you because you're the guinea pig. Hello, Joe. The destruction pop-up was probably a blessing in disguise. I agree. That's what today's video was kind of about. Have you found out what your total weight is? We're only at 800 pounds with it fully loaded. Welcome to Missouri. Well, thank you, Warren. Actually, I'm from Missouri. I lived here all my life, except for a few exceptions. Routes sound good. I missed it. So, did you ever discover the cause of the fire? Yeah, somebody burned it down. Well, that's what the investigator said. Burned it down, and they have a suspect, but they just can't prove he did it. Brats sound nice. Oh, yeah, they're really good. I love brats. And John says, unfortunately, we're likely intrigued with your misfortune. People like to stare at car accidents. Yep. There's a study done on that. And people do it as a defensive mechanism. They want to see what everybody else's failures are, so they don't encounter it. That's a psychological thing. But if you're pop-up or camper, someone can burn it, steal it, or break in, and same as the house. Nothing's... Yeah, I know. I mean, we were robbed twice in a week when our stick and brick, so I know that. Boy, and that was heart-wrenching. Yeah, there was just something about it. You just didn't feel safe anymore. And I don't know. This has kind of got me on edge, too. Finally made it. Hello. Well, hello, Cheryl Marie. Good to see you again. And Jeff says, you got me interested in pop-up, and you also got me uninterested in the pop-up. See? So I think that's important. I'm hoping that's kind of what comes out of this. You guys were relying on me to see how successful it was with the pop-up, and we failed. I mean, that's just the way it was. We failed at it. So, lesson learned. I mean, you did for a year before something really bad happened. You just made a different path in your drink. Yep. Yeah, and I think that's what's going to happen. We're just going to have to weed these folks out that don't like the videos anymore. Carolyn not here. Catch her next week maybe. Oh yeah, she'll be here next week. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you know, her daughter was sick, had cancer, so this is the first time we've seen her since she's made the announcement that she's cancer free. So Carolyn's really excited to see her. Hello, meandering meerkat, and I'm sorry I got to keep looking away. I'm missing things. So, have you been wanting to visit the Ozarks, Missouri? The Ozarks. I don't know if we'll make it out that far west. Today we traveled up Highway 19, and it's a scenic byway, a national byway. Oh, and that was some of the... I didn't know Missouri had all that, and I've lived here my entire life. I had no idea how beautiful Highway 19 was, going from basically Cuba, Missouri, all the way down to Alton, Missouri. It's just absolutely incredible. And if anybody gets a chance to take that trip, it's a day trip, and it's beautiful. There's camping along the way. You failed. I think fire didn't happen. You still be in a pop-up and living the dream. Oh, sure. Yes, we would. And let me rephrase that. Yeah, I don't know if failure is the right word. You're right. I grew up in suburban St. Louis. You're still doing the collaboration with Driving By Me. No, they're already headed off to Texas. And I knew that they were going to do that in May. So my opportunity was right at May 1st, and we missed the opportunity. And so we're just going to have to do it. I messaged them to cancel, let them know that what had happened, and I asked them if we could do it in the fall. They never responded back, so we're not sure what's going to happen. But I can't blame them. It's not their fault. I mean, they got life too. I don't think fail, but more open the door to upgrading the opportunity to learn. Yep. Well, I guess my point is if the subscribers are wanting to learn the nomadic lifestyle, and see, okay, that's the second thought, that they should take this as a lesson that maybe that is not the way they should go. But that's the thing, is I've never really made this channel about the nomadic lifestyle. I've made this channel about following your dream, whatever your dream is. I mean, the pop-up camper was my dream, and now this is... That brings up another subject that I thought I'd discuss, and it probably will end up being a video. It's interesting. I was very happy leaving the stick and brick house and living in the pop-up camper. Very happy. And I never thought... I'd lost so much stress through that transition, and it was just the best thing I could have ever done. But now I'm here, at this state, in this camper. I'm even happier. So I guess happiness kind of grows in stages. As long as you're constantly trying to follow your dream and constantly trying to improve your happiness, I think that's what this channel is about. Well, thank you, Stephen. I do appreciate it very much. Wow, that is great. Thank you. Can everybody please give a shout out to Stephen? That is just wonderful. Thank you. I'm impressed with the ability to adapt when life shows up. Well, thank you, Mike. I do appreciate it. I never lose. I either win or learn. That's right. In the Navy, in boot camp, they used to say, what was it? Let me think. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. I agree with you. Don't just dream, do it. That's exactly right. And I've made so many videos about the dream. So we're going to lose a few subscribers. That's just the way it's going to be. I think more of a roll with whatever good. Yep. Wow. You guys are flying. What y'all are wanting to change on the camper when you get to your mom's? We're going to add some marker lights around, because there's some states that require you have marker lights if you're over 80 inches wide. I'm at 83.5 inches wide, so I thought I'd put some marker lights on. We've talked about several things. The bed, I think we're going to put a more solid piece of plywood on. Not a big change, but something that I need a saw for. What else was it? Oh, maybe hang a curtain here where the bunking is. You're sitting on the bunking. You guys are. What else? Was there something? There was something else. I feel like there was something else. Said, way to go. Oh, well, that's okay. Oh, I see. I see that now. Somebody says dreams change and evolve. Well, I made a video right after the fire to continuously improve your situation. You manage your batteries with current charge scheme, monitoring voltage, maintenance. Okay, while I'm driving, I can monitor the voltage through the truck. The truck has, and I always leave it on the voltage meter. It's got all kinds of different displays. And so I will monitor through that. The inverter monitors my voltage, which is the way the pop-up did too. I also had a little lighted up bar, but I never use it that much. But the voltage on the inverter tells me what I got there. So, but the thing is I got it on kind of a pretty good schedule. I mean, I understand what my usage is. So about every 12 hours, I recharge. I get it back up to 100%, and then 12 hours later, I do it again. So I think I understand the question, but the learning curve is over for me. I pretty much know what I got, and I think if anybody does this, you'll learn what you got when it comes to charging your batteries. Yeah, fear is a big one. I've made several videos about overcoming your fears to live your dream, whatever your dream is. Again, it's not necessarily living in a nomadic lifestyle. And I've said this a lot of times. I don't know how many people are on this live feed right now, but I've said this several times. I think there are too many people romanticizing this lifestyle, and I want to give it all to you. I want to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. I've made a lot of videos about the good, bad, and the ugly. For every good, positive thing you have, the good, you have two negatives, the bad and the ugly. So I try to share all of it. Right now, we're having a great time. We drove up Highway 19. It was perfect, beautiful. We're visiting Carolyn's daughter. It's great, but it took us almost a month of recovery just to do that. So that's the bad. I like your sincere talks, down home, easygoing person, just being yourself and nice to Carolyn. Well, that's a requirement. Got to be nice to Carolyn. 58 people. Yep, I agree. Glad things are great now. Excellent recovery. Well, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Well, I mean, I don't know. I hope you see you out there, Chris. I love your videos so much. Love your attitude towards life and how much does the inverter cost? The inverter, I did a video on the inverter just a couple days ago. It was $40 at Walmart. Very cheap. You should check that out. I talk about the fridge. The best, and the title is The Best Fridge for Nomad. But I talk about how I power everything in that. I might actually do another video just talked about power consumption, because there's still questions out there where I don't even talk about the fridge specifically. I talk about how we power, and I think I'm going to do a video like that. Catherine says, I've learned so much about trailer living. I appreciate all you shit here. I look forward to watching more of your videos. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I mean, like I said, the views on our videos are just outstanding. We're just doing such an excellent job with views. But we're losing a lot of subscribers. How many batteries do you have, and where did you buy them? Walmart. I have, right now, Walmart's got them in a big display. I got the big $89 one, Marine and RV battery. And then I also connected that to our truck battery. That way I can charge the truck battery, and I've got more power. It's working great. Working absolutely great. See, that's another question that... Now, batteries are interesting. As long as the battery can get you to your next charge, that's all you need with batteries. A lot of people say, well, yeah, I need another battery. It doesn't matter. I still have the same power consumption. So let's just say I have two batteries. Instead of charging my batteries twice a day for 2 hours, I would probably be able to charge my batteries once a day for 4 hours. I still got to put the same amount of energy back into those batteries that I took out. It doesn't matter how many batteries I have. As long as I got enough well, let's say I had half the batteries I got right now. Then I would just have to charge it 4 times a day for 1 hour or something like that. You do such a great job telling us exactly how it is out there. Don't understand why subs have to drop though. Well, I think it was the drama. I was on the fence whether here's the problem I had. I did not want my channel to be drama. I didn't. And so when the camper burned, I didn't know how to approach it. I knew I was going to have to tell the subscribers. There was no way that I wouldn't. I mean, first of all, my channel is about honesty. I'm trying to be as honest as possible, and here's a perfect opportunity to tell you about the negatives and the bads and all that. So I knew I had to, but as soon as I did, I mean, drama just, I could just see it spread over to the internet. I mean, they went to Cheap Living RV. Some guy named Camo Dave did a thing about us. I mean, several people made comments about us, so we became drama. And so all that drama, all those people who want drama went to my channel to find the drama, and now there is no drama. The fire was the only drama there was. And so I think we're losing them. So, more is not always better about batteries. That's true, Sandy, I agree. And besides that would be a lot more weight. And weight is a big deal for me. Hello, Kathleen. Good to see you. My husband retires 4 years, and I can't wait to travel. In the meantime, I'm learning a lot from you. So thank you. Well, thank you very much, Shannon. Welcome to the House of Road family, and welcome to our life feed. I've been thinking about batteries a lot lately. Well, thank you. Yeah, batteries is not the biggest deal. Figuring out how you're going to charge them. I mean, I made a video about solar panels, and you'd have thought that I sinned against humanity with that video. That I was just not a big fan of solar. Wow! Boy, the feedback on that was not happy. I didn't realize that people had such compassion about solar panels. I mean, they were very upset that I would suggest that you don't need solar panels. But I've been very happy with the generator. So, I read it's better to keep batteries charged rather than depleting them all the way down. Oh, absolutely, John. I agree. I never go below 12.3 volts. That's about 50%. I think actually 12.4 volts is 50%. But no, you don't want to drain them all the way down. That would just devastate them. But no, and that's a good point. Again, you have to figure out your charge cycle. You're going to do it 4 times a day for an hour, or 2 times a day for 2 hours, or 1 time a day for but never get below that 12.3. You're right. I bet the majority of the lost subs were only interested in the pop-up and left when no longer had pop-up. Well, that's a scary thought, because you got to understand that just frightens me if that's the case, because 4,000 people joined me because of pop-up. I would hate to think that I got to rebuild this channel. That just frightens me. Hello, Tolly and Tina. It's not drama, it's your life. Well, they saw it as drama though, but you're right. Mary Harris, I agree with Joe. Yeah, that's just scary. Like your home builder, amazing work. Well, thank you very much. I'm on the West Coast. The solar is now. See, I did say that in the video that if we ever go west, I will most likely get it. I'm not opposed to solar. It's extra weight right now and more aerodynamic drag. Hello, Jerry. Good to see you. That's so sad, because even though there's a drama, you recovered well and showed all of us how to be resilient in the recovery, staying here for long term. Well, thank you very much. I love my solar, but I still love you both as well. There's Donna. Oh yeah, Donna actually commented about the solar. Yeah. No, and I don't have a problem you loving your solar. I was just answering the question why I don't have it. I mean, I get that question a lot, and so I answered the question. Boy, I just thought, wow. Just watched your other video from today. Have you ever thought about a winch on your truck? Could help you out of the rough spots. Yes and no. I mean, the weight, everything about me is weight. You gotta understand, I got a 4-cylinder truck, and everything I have to put, my whole entire house, everything that I own, this truck has to deal with. And for a 4-cylinder, it does quite well, but man, I would hate to just put something else on it. Let's see. Distilled water only in flooded batteries, and yes, I understand that. Yep, you're right. People use the word drama as a way to control and manipulate the circumstances. Missed a few. Just think you gain those interested. Yes, you're right. I did gain quite a few, and the views are way up. Batteries. A good battery can take about 8 to 1,000 discharge cycles. 800 to 1,000. Oh, cool. I did not know that. Single batteries won't have a long life like a bank of batteries. Did not know that. That's very good. Very good. Thank you. I did not know that. Just saw a lady who lives in a U-Haul truck. She's 69. God, this is where solar helps some. Just remember those that left you when the times are hard don't deserve to ride with you when the times are good. That's true. Same here with the weight. Mine is also 4-cylinder. Yep. You are a smart guy considering the weight with your 4-cylinder. Hi from North Carolina. Well, thank you. Well, the thing is with all this still on me, all the weight and everything that we got, I get 19 miles to the gallon. Now, I just read a post on Facebook that said some guy, who owns a fifth wheel, when he disconnects the fifth wheel, he only gets 10 miles to the gallon without any weight. So I go from 26 to 19. I'm very excited about that. I don't push the truck. I drive 55 miles an hour tops. I don't push them on hills. I'll drop down to 35 miles an hour. I got people flashing their lights at me as they pass and honking. I'm just not going to kill my truck. I mean, I really like the way my truck handles. Yeah, I agree. I think 19 is excellent. You figure I got this big old sail in the front with that. I mean, I tried to angle it the best I could, but you can definitely feel the drag. You can feel that wind drag. And the other time you feel it, I guess, a little bit is when a truck passes you. You get that kind of swaying. You may want to consider hand come along. Okay, yeah, and I had one, and I left it at Dad's house. Again, storage and weight. So I figure if I get stuck, well, I mean, I'm just not going to risk it. I'm just not going to go right. And I didn't with the pop-up either. I just wasn't going to risk it. Oh, and my hair. People were asking about my haircut. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a haircut. I just bought some clippers when we left 2 days ago from Mississippi. So as soon as we get settled down a little bit, I will cut my hair. Does your rig have pretty purple pink decor with a metal scrollwork door? I'm guessing you're not. Oh, that's with Elizabeth. Okay. Our RV will travel. Regarding other drivers, remember to never take advice from those that don't have to live with your decision. Seriously, your truck, don't risk it. Thank you very much. Yeah. And the thing that really concerns me is the truck manual specifically says no sliding campers. This is not a sliding camper. So I Googled why they don't want me to have so I Googled why they didn't want me to have sliding, and it was specifically about weight. Now, this thing only weighs 250 pounds, so I'm well underweight. And Joe says, ever think about getting airbags just to be on the safe side to protect your transmission and rear end? Well, Joe, maybe I don't understand. I thought airbags just kept it from sagging so much. I didn't know that it had anything to do with the transmission or the rear end. I just figured it kept the frame from hitting the axle is what I thought it did. So no, I haven't because of that. We're not even close. I still have pretty good space in between the bump guard and the axle. Is the reason I did it. And I still have quite a bit of bow in my leaf springs. And then I also watch my transmission temperature quite frequently. If it gets up over 150 degrees, I back off. I like to keep it down in the 140s. Now, transmissions can get to 190 safely. I just changed the oil, the transmission fluid just, back in October. So it's only got about 5,000 miles on it. Which is important because as your transmission fluid wears out, your engine, your transmission can wear out. So no, Joe, I didn't know that. I will look into that more and see what I need to think about there. Wow, side conversations. Man, this channel's really growing if we're getting side conversations. I remember when we struggled to get 40 people to view. Here we got almost 70, so that's awesome. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate it. Airbags help the leaf springs. We'll be adding those to mine eventually. I guess I'm gonna have to look into them. That's what I thought they did was. That's okay. You can ignore me. You're still on, so you're giving me watch time, which is what YouTube likes, watch time, because well, I don't know if watch time is important with the live feeds. Welcome at William Blair. Did I miss William somewhere? John, have you considered converting the truck to a motorhome title? We did with our van, and there's some good advantages. Cheap insurance, docile status vehicle. No, I didn't know that. Well, I'm getting ready to change over my personal property tax, so I will look into that. Thank you for the advice. David, good evening, Rob. Sounding great here in Kentucky. Well, thank you, David. John, so do you guys fish while you're out? Fish. No, fishing gets kind of expensive if you're outside of Missouri. I'm a Missouri resident, of course. But anytime you go out of state, then you have to pay for out-of-state fishing license, and I can't even imagine what that would cost. Thanks for reminding me. We'll be checking. Let's see, what brand of coffee and how do you make it? Okay. We have a percolator that we put on the stove. Wow, that sun is coming through the window. And so we just cook that right on our Coleman stove. And typically we do Folgers coffee, which is the cheapest at Walmart. So for most of the time. But anytime we buy coffee from any other store, we buy the store brand because it's cheap. Do we have any moderators here? We got some spammers or trolls. So I guess all our moderators gone. Man, that's terrible. I got so many moderators. Sorry about the sunlight. I'm not sure what to do about it. So please bear with me. I'll try to stay out of it. What are the red stamps above your head? These are ropes. It's just a rope. And Carolyn hangs her unmentionables on this after she does laundry because she doesn't want to hang them outside, so we just hang them inside. There's William. Thank you, William. Hey, we've got a troll in here who's using racist terms. So William, if you can find, if he does that again, please make sure you ban him from this channel. Hello there, just got out of working. Percolator coffee's best. Yes, it is. I'm getting ready for the Rocket Road trip next month. I will be testing some new beer that inspired me to build. Rocket Road trip. Good job. Now that rope's in the way, sorry. Do you listen to music? Okay, William, I'm going to get rid of this guy. Okay, not seeing bad stuff on my end. No, the YouTube, I got YouTube to censor a lot of things. Okay, so anyway, no, the reason you're not seeing it is because I deleted it. So. Okay, am I on? I won't drink anything else. Okay, am I on? Say hi. Hello? Boy, I tell you, as soon as that happens, we lose 20 people. Ah, good, everybody's here. You're back. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. So hopefully we can get back. That is 2-day model rocket launch. Hotel camping out. Okay, good. Okay, everybody's saying we're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rob, are you guys going to the RTR next year? No. No. RTR next year. No. No. Okay, this channel is about following your dream. I fear that a lot of the folks who promote the RTR, well, that's a key one. Oh yeah, yeah, we've met a lot of our subscribers. Actually, we just met one the other day. I think we're up to 6 now that we've not. Well, no, we don't chase after. You know, if somebody says, "Hey, I'd like to meet you. Will you come over here?" We don't do that. I'm talking about we bumped into about 6 of them. Planning with the East Coast, late October, heading for Arizona. Be a hypocrite to what my channel stands for. So, and not only that, you know, that Carol and I are huge introverts, and they keep saying that if you're an introvert, it's no big deal, you can go recharge. But then I hear a lot of people claim that you can't recharge because people just follow you to your camper. So, well, we've lost quite a few people. I hate that. Are we frozen again? Try to refresh your browser. Your fellow was using it to heat his earth bag home. Okay, I'm not frozen on my screen, so try to refresh your browser. Wow, we're losing everybody. The more videos I watch from the RTR crowd, the less interested it is to me. Yeah, me too. Well, the thing was, is everybody was videoing last year, Europe. Everybody was videoing the same thing. I watched 4 videos from different points of view about the same dogs. They were just videoing dogs. I'm not understanding why we're freezing up so much. There we are. Okay. Here, the more videos, okay, so still here. All right, so everybody's here. We got 38 people. Yes, Shannon, I agree. It was really hysterical. I was watching, and the thing is I was watching videos from people I used to watch. As a result, I actually kind of might want to see if you can get a single booster for your truck, signal booster. You know, I called WeBoost and I said, can your device amplify my signal? And I explained what I had, and they said they didn't know. So if the company doesn't know, I'm not sure it would work. So I wasn't willing to go out and spend $400 or $500 or whatever dollars it was to see if it worked or not. But just to let you know that this has nothing to what. Okay, I think I'm back. Yeah, okay, we're back. Yeah, people are still releasing videos of the RTR. Anyway, the signal is not, we're not having a signal issue right now. This is just the way AT&T does. It lets me run for a while, and then we start running the issues. So I'm not sure what it is. But no, I have full strength signal. My phone has full strength signal. Keep going in and out of signal really bad. It's not the signal. I don't know what it is. We have a really strong signal. But I mean, I was watching the Cheap Living RV, and he has the same problem. So I think it's just part of being a nomad and trying to do live feeds. We run into these issues, and I think the folks understand and watch. So DRH, hello, hope all is well. But anyway, back to the WeBoost. You know, I called WeBoost. I don't know if you guys heard this. I called WeBoost and I explained how my truck works, and they just weren't sure if the WeBoost would work my truck. What is been your favorite campground? My favorite campground was Wolf Gap, and it's in Virginia, George Washington National Forest. My second one would have been well, no, Wolf Gap would have been it. Okay, so that's just the best one. There's been others that we've liked a lot, but there was always an issue with them. You know, we liked Dismal Falls. We liked the one in Kentucky. Yep, when Rob fades, we Little House Family guys talk to each other. Thank you very much. We just installed WeBoost this week, and it seems to boost about 50. Right, but nobody was sure if it would work on my truck. Wasn't good at it back then. Okay. Guernsey, Wyoming. Never, well, I mean, I haven't camped in Wyoming. So, but we're going to have to probably get Verizon if we ever go out west. I mean, AT&T is fantastic out here on the east. Absolutely fantastic. If there's a signal available, the truck picks it up. That's the other thing, is my truck actually does boost the signal a little bit. I can get a signal when others cannot. Uh-oh, troll alert. Thank you. Thank you, William. Good job, bud. But to answer that question, that might have had something to do with the video I talked about where I worked for a workshop. No, I was a manager at the workshop. We cared for the disabled folks. It was our job to teach these folks how to work in the manufacturing environment. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, just in case that person was asking about the workshop I worked in, I worked at a workshop for that we tried to teach people obtain job skills. We teach job skills in a manufacturing environment, so the disabled folks can go out and get actual real employment. So just in case that was the question. And Trey says, hey, you're live and I didn't miss you. Well, Trey, thanks for joining us. So, okay, we talked about the WeBoost. So, anyway, I assume everybody can hear me now. I don't know. I can see myself. Okay, am I on? I think I'm on. I don't know why this keeps cutting out. So, let's hope this continues to, or gets better. Also, camping at the foot of the Devil's Tower and watching the moon, a Venus rise behind you. Oh, that would be exciting. And okay, everybody said on, but boy, I tell you, my iPad says no. 50 people here? Is that right? No, 38 people. Yeah, the iPad is not keeping up. So, I don't know what to do about it. Okay, so what's on the agenda? I'm concerned because I'm not seeing any interaction here. Okay, fixes, modifications, weather has been raining. What do you do about hot nights? No AC. Well, we have a fan, and it does this very well. I mean, down in Mississippi, it got down into the, or got up into the 80s, and the fan does very great, very comfortable. So, I think AC. I went into a store the other day, and I was cold in the store. So I think the AC kinds of may have spoiled. Okay, so hopefully, so anyway, I think the AC tends to spoil me. Because I went into the store the other day and I wasn't cold or anything. I mean, I was very cold, and so I think you just kind of get used to the heat. But anyway, yeah, we have this fan and it keeps it very. Good night, Rob. Have a great evening. Yeah, I think we're going to lose a lot of people. So where do you go next? We're not sure. We'll probably go to Tennessee or back east. We're not sure yet. We're trying to figure it out. I mean, we've talked about all kinds of different things. So I'm going to start sending you and Carolyn photos on Facebook of places out west we can go, and when we get this way. Well, thank you very much. As long as I have a fan blowing across me, I can put up with high temps. It's the humidity. I like to shop in grocery stores, but here, that's right, Bill. I agree with that. You just don't want to go outside. You get spoiled. Well, I think we're having some internet issues. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I still have full strength, so I just don't know what to do about it. I agree. Once you're acclimated to your environment, the fan works better than most give it credit for. Yeah, it really does a good job. We just I hang it right there on the window. I wish you could see it. It might be too bright. Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it does really good. What's your Facebook page? Little House on the Road is our Facebook page. But I mean, Facebook doesn't promote it much anymore. It really is shutting down a lot of these pages on Facebook. Not shutting them down. It just doesn't promote it. I got 2,600 people that follow me on Facebook, and about 200 people actually see my post. So I mean, it doesn't even put out 10% of the people that follow my page. Will you be visiting New England? Okay, Lou, I'm not sure what New England is. I mean, I always thought from as Midwestern, New England was the East Coast. We were in Virginia last year. We might go to Pennsylvania. I've talked about that. Right about Facebook, big changes. Yes, your mom's really nice lady. Well, thank you. Yes, she is. R-Max, Robin, not a big fan of air conditioning. Often I will get chills or get sick. Yeah, I mean, I used to love the air conditioning, but now that I don't have it, and when I go in a building that has it, I'm just miserably cold. That's not. Yeah, you would think. I mean, I worked really hard to get those people, but they don't get it. But I don't think all your friends see your post either. If you think about it, you make a post. Do all your friends see it, or just the ones that you talk to the most? I mean, I might have 2 or 3 friends that I see their posts, and I don't see anybody else's. New England, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. That's the New England states. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Huh. I know Massachusetts does not have any free campgrounds. I don't think Vermont does. Connecticut, I don't think does. Not sure about New Hampshire or Maine. Rhode Island, I don't think I checked. Hello, Pam. Welcome to the Little House on the Road family. We're having some connection issues, so I do apologize. Hey, finally. When they change Facebook, you select 10 friends to be most wanted posts, and then they do what they want from there, fill in the page stuff. Yeah, that's the thing is Facebook really wants me to pay for their so they'll give it to the people that I'm already. So I have 2,600 people that follow my Facebook page. They want me to pay so those 26 people can see it, and they want me to pay like $30. So I just figured I'm not going to worry about it. Change settings so that you don't have to see your stuff all the time. Looks hot there, Rob. Not too bad. Hi, Vinny. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Rob. Don. Hey, Don of the Dead. How are you doing? Good to see you. And Samantha. Hello, Samantha. I know there's a great national forest in Vermont. Oh, is there? Okay. I mean, I've not checked a lot of them. I know that they have some. I mean, I don't want to talk about that. That's I'm doing great. I picked up a little part-time work, so I apologize. Oh, that's okay. You're allowed to get a job. I mean, I'll let you, because I don't pay you. So, where we at? We got 43 minutes. Huh. We started our full-time adventure this week. Really? That's exciting. Good job. I know that you've been working on that for some time. So, where did you start out at? I can't even remember. I apologize. It's been so long since I. Was it North Carolina that you guys started out at? Let's see. Trey, do you want to visit Yellowstone or Glacier National Park? We have lots of free spots close to there. Oh yeah, I mean, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the thing I really want to show Carolyn, well, the one thing I really want to see is the Grand Canyon. The thing I really want to show Carolyn is Washington State, because I lived there for a while I was in the Navy. So basically, you're just roaming around aimlessly, not really heading anywhere. Yeah, and I made a video about that a long time ago, that we weren't going to try to follow the weather anymore. We're just going to go where the breeze takes us, and right now the breeze is just kind of headed us to Missouri. We had 2 campgrounds that we were going to stay at before we got here. Both of them didn't pan out, so we just kept on going. We're Paul B. State Park in Mississippi the first 2 weeks. Well, that's exciting. Good for you. I'm glad you guys finally got to go. So, yeah, I mean, we just float around. Anyway, we made a video where we, you know, last year we tried to follow the weather, and it was just useless. It was 50 degrees and raining the whole time. So, going where the truck takes them. Yep, it guides itself. Sometimes right in the middle of nowhere. I mean, but, you know, we talked about going to South Dakota this year. We can't wait to host you both, and of course, play ice cream. Now remember, Carolyn has severe social anxiety, so that is are you happy with the changes to the truck camp? The change to the truck. Oh my goodness, absolutely. You should check out today's video because I talk about it. I started out the live feed talking about that. There was a lot of people upset with me because I keep saying how much better this is than the pop-up camper, and they're tired of me talking about it. They want me to get on with my adventure, which I thought today's was about the adventure a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we absolutely love it. Anyway, you should check out today's video, Pam. We had torrential rains in North Florida the last few days. You did well to flee. That's great, yeah. Well, we probably would have been out of there anyways. Yeah, I think we would have left. Oh, that's okay, Pam. I wasn't, you know, upset. I was just letting you know that's what today's video was about. Hello, the Swedes. How are you? Good to see you. But boy, I mean, it was such. The truck took us up Highway 19 today in Missouri, my home state, and we wouldn't have done that in the pop-up. We'd have from the highway, we'd have gotten back on the highway, and we'd have been nice and slow, easy on the highway. But today we just had the most amazing scenic drive that I've ever had in Missouri. I've never seen anything so beautiful. Didn't know it existed. I've lived here most of my life. So that was just amazing. From Alton to Cuba, Missouri. Just a beautiful drive on Highway 19. And we just took our time. And it didn't matter. If we hadn't made it to Sullivan today, we'd have just pulled over and slept. We couldn't have done that in the pop-up. So the feed is still popping in and out. Likely not all on your end. Storms, internet here. Yeah, I think mine has cleared up. So much less stress. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rob, every time you left the pop-up unattended, you had to have been nervous. Oh, I was. I was always nervous, and it was always a discussion. I mean, I've made several videos where I said you had to trust your gut. And, I don't know. Yes, I was always nervous about it. It seems to me that people who are commenting about moving on from the topic of change may be living in a different pace than you. Maybe living at a different pace than you. Well, that could be. It's aggravating. I mean, you know, you work so hard to build a channel over a year, and something happens and you can't control, and so people leave because of that situation. It's just disheartening. Can you basically just pull over and sleep without being bothered by police? Well, now that's a whole different situation. No, I mean, you would have to find a spot that you could legally do it in. But there are a lot of spots that you can legally do it in. Rest areas all through up and down Mississippi you can do it in. Just lots of places. We live in a microwave society where things move quickly and people don't really take the time to process change. Very true. That's the whole point of living your dreams. Slow down. Get rid of the stress. That's why I want to get a cargo van to build out. I don't want to have to worry about leaving anything. You know, it's so bad now. I mean, we're so paranoid now that we've got $200 in our shower tent investment. We got the water heater and the shower tent. And we've talked back and forth about whether we're going to ever leave it so we can go to town or go sightseeing. And we're actually kind of thinking, no, we won't leave it. We'll just pack it up in the morning and go sightseeing. So that's how paranoid we are now. And it's not even that big of an investment. I mean, we don't want to have to replace it all the time, obviously. But so, I mean, this has really woke us up to the fact that you're just not going to get away from bad people. Hello, Ray Ray. I put a cup of instant coffee in the microwave and went back in time. You are coming in better now, enjoying the live stream. Well, that's great. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I think it's smart, not paranoid. You think so? You know, I don't know. I mean, I feel paranoid. That's the thing. I just feel like I can't trust anybody. Social anxiety is something I totally understand. When you are with us, we give you the space as much time you need. Thank you very much. I will need a home base. I would need a home base. Well, and that's fine. I mean, I've made videos about home base. We choose not to have one. There has been twice in our adventure now that I think if we had a home base, our adventure would have been over. The one was when Carolyn's daughter got cancer. We came back home. If we'd have had a home base, we'd have moved back into the house. And Carolyn has pretty much admitted she would have moved her daughter in, and we would have never left. Which means I would have been back to the stress, full-time job, the whole deal. And then when the fire happened, if we'd have had a home base, I mean, the easiest thing would have been to just get in the truck and go back to your home. That would have been the easiest thing, and just say, okay, we're done. But since we didn't have one, we had no choice but to rebuild, and I think we're better for it. So that's the reason we didn't do it. And I'm really glad we didn't keep a home base. Being good stewards of your belongings. It's not paranoid. There will always be bad people. Just maintain your positive spirit and don't let them win. Well, that I will do. You're right, John. I will do that. I hope I've displayed that too. I really hope that I have showed that. I mean, as tired as we were, and man, building this thing, I've never been so sore in my life. But I did. I worked 10 hours a day, and I just kept at it, kept at it, kept at it. So, you have a home base. Your mom has your stuff. That's her home base. I mean, you know, it's no different. I mean, we were down in Florida when the fire happened, so we went over to Dad's house to build this thing. But I mean, he lives in a fifth wheel, and he's building a tiny house, so there wouldn't have been any room for us to hang out in. So, but Mom's the same way. I mean, she's got a small house, and, so it's not like I can just run home and live with Mom. And besides that, I would never ask her to do that. I'm sure she would, but I just wouldn't ask. And I wouldn't ask Dad to do it either. So, no, she hangs on some of the personal effects, you know, the pictures and things, but most of the things we have are with us, which all got burnt up in the fire. You have done great. Don't fret it. Just stay safe, being smart about it. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. So, well, we got about 7 minutes left, so I'm thinking I'm going to start saying goodnight, and that way everybody can say goodnight. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Like if you like the video, and have I don't know what that picture is, Meerkat. It's hard to let go of stuff. It's hard to let go of stuff. Well, the thing you have to ask yourself if you're going to let go of stuff is when's the last time I used it? Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, Jeff. Good night, Meerkat. Good night, Bill. Good night, John. And good night, Eileen. Click like, guys. Good night, Sandy. I'm glad you did. Thank you. I did too. Good night, Roman PJs. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the House and Road Family's live feed. Good night, Donna. Thanks for joining us. Good night, Linda. And good night, Michael. Good night, Chris. Okay, well, I'm going to log off of here. So, see you next week.